All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode of No Man's Sky. As always, I'm Captain Beefy, and I'm here with the Game Vault. Now, if you want a nice, big capital ship, well, we found one. This is the largest of the Sentinel-style ships. As you can see here, it's got 7 sets of pods on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So, yeah, there's a bunch of them. So you can go ahead and engage the fighters and get the ship, or you can do like I like to do, and just head onto the space station and land. And that's going to kill the battle and let you check out the ship. Now, if you want this in an S class, you gotta do like I do. Real simple. As you land, hop out of your ship, creating a save point, and then hop back on. Hello? Oh yeah, gotta skip that. Derp. Alright, so watch what happens here. So that's a done deal. The battle's over. And the ship is available. So we'll go ahead and land on it. And as soon as we land on it, we're going to hop out and scan it to see what class it is. Chances of being an S class? Pretty low, I would imagine. Let me see what kind of... Well, this is a 3-star economy here, so it's got a good chance compared to other systems. It's an A class. Not bad, not good enough. So we immediately go and we select our restore point, which is where we jumped off that ship. Wait a few seconds and we'll fly back out and see what it is. And you'll have to do this time and time again until you actually have an S class. So we'll do this again. I'm not going to have you sit here through each and every one of these. Now these things tend to move around every time you pop out, so if it's not in the same position you saw it in when you first got here, don't worry, just kind of spin around, look around. It will be in the area. And oh, that communication is annoying. I'm gonna have to take it. Yeah. Alright, we'll put... Alright, we got rid of that. Now what that's going to do is that's going to allow us to get a settlement, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so we drop down to a C class. Now make sure you got plenty of money if you're coming here, because these things will be expensive. We'll take a look at the value of it. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to reload my restore point. Every time you do that, it generates a new one. So I'm going to go ahead and do this back and forth until I've got an S class. And I'll tell you approximately how long it takes. Let me set a timer from now. Alright, the timer is set. So I'll be back when we have an S class. Alright everyone, we are back, and it took us about 25 minutes roughly to find this. An S class capital ship. Now let me go ahead and go into the difficulty settings. I've got this set for everything being free and whatnot. I'm going to make purchases standard real quick to see what the cost will be normally. 178 million units for this thing. So like I said, if you want this ship, you're going to pay for it. It is not a cheap vessel. So let's go up and talk to the captain. And we'll buy it at regular price. We got plenty of cash. Just to see what the trade-in value is, because we've got a crappy ship, you know. We've got this guy right here, this B class. I mean, it's not that crappy, right? But it's still costing us almost 170,000 units to buy it. And you know what? We're taking it and we are running with it. But first, we need to remove all the tech from our old unit. So let's go ahead and store it. Put it in our exosuit. This is a great thing that you can do now. That doesn't. Alright, well, not everything stores, but we got the matter beam and the interstellar scanner. Alright, it's better than nothing, right? We'll go ahead and, well, we can't take that, but let's go ahead and do the trade now. Offer to buy the freighter, compare it, and exchange it, I guess. Oh yeah, there we go. We can move that over to it. If you don't move your cargo over into the new freighter, you lose it. So that's something to consider. Exchange is over. And this is now our freighter. Now, I don't know how it works, but sometimes it'll tell you, do you want to keep your base when you trade freighters? Other times it doesn't. This time it didn't, so I'm going to have to rebuild my freighter base that I had, which is fine. I didn't have anything big built. I just had a couple essentials in there, so that'll be fun. I definitely want to do a new freighter base and see what I can come up with here. As you can see, we've got all the parts available. So there's that, and we can customize it too. We can make it, let's go ahead and make it kind of match us a little bit, right? What are we, were green and kind of red. And for the engines, why is it not showing us the different looks to them? The emerald ones? Now let's go take a look at this puppy and see what we ended up with. This is now our freighter. Big, beautiful S Class Sentinel freighter. So it took less than half an hour, and that was just with the whole, you know, jumping back and forth and from the space station. Not really seeing a good look at the colors on it right now. Maybe you got the sunlight on the other side. There we go. Yeah, sun's hitting it from this side. So as you can see, it kind of matches our ship. Let's go into photo mode for that. Whoop. Yeah, it matches our ship, which is pretty cool. Absolutely cool. So what's really nice is this is on the same system as where we got the yellow Royal Exotic ship a few episodes back. So I'll go ahead and, so if you're coming here to get that yellow Exotic, well, you can just warp away and warp in. And, you know, once you get here, like if you take the coordinates like I gave you, you can use the glyphs to get here, and then warp one system away, and then warp back, and just warp back and forth till you've warped 5 times. And remember, you always have to have 3 hours of gameplay between different freighter spawns. So, you know, if it's only been an hour or so, play a couple hours, use the glyphs, come here, and you know, well, you don't want to warp away, but you want to go to a nearby system so that you can warp here on the 5th time. So if you haven't, you know, done your 5 warps yet, warp 1 away, put down a base, and then you know, use that base to warp back and forth, and you'll eventually get it. So let me go ahead and get you those glyphs for this again, and we'll be right back. Alright, so here we are once again at the portal. Let's go ahead and give you the address again. We don't have to go look at the old video. There it is. Write it down. Take a screenshot. Put it in your photographic memory. And then come on down here and get yourself not only a yellow exotic ship, but an incredibly huge, and I mean huge, Sentinel capital ship. So, as always, I'm Captain Beefy. I thank you for joining me today. If you haven't done so already, like the video if it helped you out at all. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. That's always a huge help. Oh, look, I got a dude hanging out here. We'll see what he has. And don't forget to also ring that bell for notifications. I do videos daily, and I got a couple different No Man's Sky things going on right now. So you'll want to keep up with them. Lots of tips and tricks. New start guide coming up at the beginning of the year. Ship hunting, a hardcore hard mode run. So yeah, be a part of all of it. We'll see you next time. Until then, peace.